Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my channel, Unique Sports Talk. Hey, listen, I just want to say, hey, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy did move the needle, and he wasn't a perfect man. And, I want to go ahead and play a couple of things, but the newscaster talks about, some of his, achievements and things, like the good ones and the bad mistake that he made. Because I have a comment on when he used call the brothers the N word, and we'll talk about that. But you know what? I liked Hulk Hogan. A lot of people did. A lot of black folks did. And maybe he would have took a little perturbation when he used the N word, but he still had a lot of black fans when he passed on. So let's go ahead and say goodbye, Hulk Hogan. And this is my channel, Unique Sports Talk, kind of paying a little bit of tribute to it because you can't have a sports channel without mentioning the passing of Hulk Hogan at 71. Anyway, so here goes, and we'll just go from there. So I'm gonna just play a little bit of something. Okay, where's it at? All right. All right.
All right, we are following some breaking news now. Wrestling legend Hulk Hogan has died. His manager told NBC Los Angeles that Hogan died surrounded by his family in Clearwater, Florida this morning. He was 71 years old.
Hogan, whose real name was Terry Gene Bollea, rose to pro wrestling fame in the 1980s and 90s, facing everyone from Andre the Giant to The Rock. He won several WWE championships and really expanded his celebrity status with the VH1 reality show Hogan Knows Best. Joining us now with the details is Morning News Now anchor Joe Fryer. Joe, I also know that you are a WWE fanatic.
Yes,
so
exactly.
You really understand not only his life, but his legacy.
Yeah, exactly. And I became a huge fan in the 80s when Hulk Hogan was the biggest deal. And that is a huge part of his legacy. Up until Hulk Hogan, wrestling was a thing that some people liked. It was more of like a regional thing. Everyone had their little regional league that they'd watch. Hulk Hogan made it a national mainstream thing. And he got families involved in it. He got kids involved in it. He had his catchphrase where he would say, kids, you need to say your prayers. You need to take your vitamins. WWE just confirmed the news saying it's saddened to learn that the Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan has passed away. One of pop culture's most recognizable figures. He helped WWE achieve global recognition in the 1980s. WWE extends its condolences to Hogan's family, his friends, and his fans. He was not immune from controversy throughout his life. It was about 10 years ago that he was secretly recorded making some racist comments. He was actually removed from the WWE Hall of Fame at that time. But he also sued Gawker, who published those comments, and won a huge lawsuit against Gawker.
Well, let's stop it right there for a second, right? Because I don't mind any black person getting mad, being disappointed that Hulk Hogan, who pushed himself off as some kind of national icon, using the N-word in the context that he used it in. But here's my thing. It's still selective outrage. That's what it really is. You know why? Because anybody who's without some kind of racial sin, cast that first stone. And I'll talk to any black person myself, because we talk to black people in our own circles and shit like that. Any of you black people out there who hate Hulk Hogan for what he said 10 years ago, you've never said anything in private that you wouldn't say to your white boss to his face about race. Tell me, raise your hand. If you can say yes, then you're exempt from this little rant that I'm talking about, because you are the few people who actually are without sin. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, yeah, okay, he said the shit. He got over it. We got over it. I don't think he should have been removed from the Hall of Fame for it, but back then we were doing stupid shit like that all the time. So now that he's back in there, he still had a whole bunch of black fans. He made his apologies. He won a lawsuit against the person who leaked that tape, because you're not supposed to just record people secretly so you could get them. In certain states, that's a crime. But anyway, all I want to say is, man, Hulk Hogan meant a lot to a lot of people. I'm going to leave this video right here because we know that that's the big thing a lot of people want to remember. But what should be remembered, his last final shirt-ripping event at the National Republican Convention, where, you know what, I'm sure he ripped his shirt a couple times after that. But this was the most memorable. Now, listen, I'm going to go ahead and show that. Did it move the needle for the presidential election? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't hurt it either. So here goes with that particular clip. And, we're going to just go say rest in peace after that. All right. So here you go.
What happened last week when they took a shot at my hero and they tried to kill the next president of the United States? Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again. What happened?
Hey, listen, let me end it right there. You know what I'm saying? Our Pain, Unique Sports Talk. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Gone home at 71.